What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 9, episode number 1, titled Bobbit It Off. So, you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into this episode review. Alright, you guys, so this episode, it actually opens up with Jock. So Jock is narrating the opening monologue. I'm like, ooh, Mona, you can tell who Mona likes. Because in New York, it's either Old Man Joe in the Shoe or Yandy. And in Atlanta, it's either her, Mona, now it's Jock. She had somebody else do it a few years ago. I forgot who it was. Miami, I don't know who in Miami she has Trick do it. In Hollywood, I think she does it in Hollywood because I don't think anybody. You guys gotta correct me. Who does she have do it in Hollywood if she has anybody doing it in Hollywood? In Hollywood, I think it's Mona that narrates the opening monologue. I'm not for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and so like I said, Jock, he did the monologue. He was getting us caught up on stuff that's happened with the cast members past to get current on them. We talked about Rashida and Kirk, Carly, Mimi and Stevie, him and Kendra, Sierra, basically the whole goddamn cast. So the episode, we start out, we see Mimi and what's her daughter's name? Eva. So they're going shopping, and Eva is turning 10 years old. I'm like, wow. I remember when Love and Hip Hop Atlanta first came on, and she was a little bitty thing. I'm like, wow, she is really growing up before our eyes. And Mimi is talking about how right now things are good between she and Stevie with the addition of Faith as his wife. It's excuse me, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it takes someone else to come in and mediate a truly fucked up situation. Now, Mimi is still like, it's Stevie, but, we're going to take it one day at a time. And so they're having a African safari themed birthday for her. And, little Eva's asking, is Bonnie coming? And Steve's like, I don't know. And we do see her there with one of Stevie's other kids. I think it was Sade. I'm like, oh, and, and Stevie's talking about how right now things are good between him and Mimi. And also, him and Jocelyn went to court, and they have shared custody of Bonnie Bella. And then, Jock, and I believe it was Rashida, who asked Mimi, like, how are things going between you and, Jocelyn? She's like, right now it's okay. She's texting me, and, Stevie gave her my number. And I was like, why the fuck would you give her my number, Stevie? But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, y'all both have kids with the motherfucker, so why can't y'all be cordial with each other? And I do know that I think it was 2 weeks ago, Jocelyn got upset with Mimi because of that whole. So you guys know the guy that does those reenactments of like reality shows and stuff. Well, he did a reenactment of the episode where K. Michelle, Carly Red, and Mimi were at the table. Now Mimi did do a little extra with that. Oh, this bitch is shaking the table. And, Mimi was just sitting there and the table just shaking. But in reenactment, Mimi was just doing a little too much. And then they reenacted that scene when Mimi, Stevie, and Jocelyn went to, what is his name? What is his name? What is that doctor's name, you guys? He be on every reality show. Dr. Jeff. When they went to Dr. Jeff's office, when Jocelyn hauled off and slapped the shit out of Stevie. So Jocelyn got upset and went on, social media blast talking about Mimi. And, I think she was on the Shade Room when she said, how about they reenact her shower scene? I would love to see that. I said, no, not the shower scene. But, I don't know. I really don't understand why Jocelyn got so offended by that, but whatever. So then, Rashida asked Kendra, you being here, does this make you want to have kids? No, she says. And then, Rashida and Kirk and his Adam's apple are talking about having a party to celebrate their 20-year wedding anniversary. I'm just like, oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, let's move on. All right, you guys. So next up, we got Scrappy, Bambi, and Mama D. We didn't see Mama D at first, but we saw Scrappy and Bambi. Congratulations to those, so they're having another baby. So they're cooking breakfast with their little son Breland, and when Mama D came in, I was like, why the fuck does Mama D have this walker? I'm like, girl, what is up with Mama D? But then Mama D and her green screen told us what's going on with her. I'm like, oh. Now Mama D and her green screen, she looked like Cruella DeVille mixed with another cartoon character from a Disney movie. I can't think of what other cartoon character it is. And I'm picturing a woman, I'm picturing her, maybe it is Cruella. You know what? I think it is Cruella DeVille from like one of the Disney, not the actual Disney movie. It was one of the cartoons, TV shows. But I'm like, who did this? The way she looks fantastic. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to knock Mama D. Mama D did look good in that interview. It was just the placement of the wig. Now, for Stevie J to have so much shit to say about the ladies of Miami's wigs, you might want to say something to your cast members. Just saying, Stevie J. First of all, why was Stevie J worried about it? Now, I know a lot of us YouTubers joke about it. That's what we do. We joke. But Stevie J, I just felt it was a little weird for Stevie J to just talk about the ladies of Miami's wigs. Their wigs aren't bad. It's just they can't dress very well. Some of them. Most of them. But yeah. So Mama D is talking about how the fact that, she had a kidney stone rupture in her bladder. I'm like, oh, God. And she's had 3 surgeries up to date, and she needs 1 more. And she's hoping that this is the last one. And this is all an effect of her drinking. And I'm like, oh. I had a conversation with my cousin some years ago about this situation, but the bitch didn't want to listen to me. I told her, you might, me and my other cousin who are like brother and sister, and this is her sister. We were like, you can die of cirrhosis of the liver. Bitch went off on us, talking about she grown. I'm like, you know what? You are grown, but bitch, when you die, don't say, well, you can't say much, but I'm trying to save your life. Prolong your life, because you drink like a fish. You wake up drinking, you go to sleep drinking. Then one day we were sitting watching soap opera because I loved All My Children, Days of Our Lives, Passions, General Hospital, stuff like that. Still watch General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, not so much, but it still records. But yeah, we was watching All My Children, and she saw Adam Chandler go to his his stash of I guess bourbon or whatever it was. She's like, see, Jerome, y'all always talking about the fact that I drink too much, but the white people, they drink just as much as I do. I'm like, girl, that is a big damn difference, you dumbass. I'm like, girl, that is different. Shut the fuck up, because you sound dumb as fuck. She was like, they drink just as much as I said, bitch. They don't wake up and drink and go to sleep drinking, but you do. You do. You got a problem. You drink throughout the whole goddamn day. Every time I see you, there's not a time well, actually, there has been a time that I saw her where she was sober, because she had to be sober. I'm not going to divulge my family's business like that, but just know that there was a time that she had to be sober. She had no choice but to be sober. And it ain't for legal reason. Well, actually, it kind of is a legal reason, but it's not the one that you might be thinking. And I'm not going to divulge my family's business, because that ain't what I do here. But, yeah, so Scrappy has Mama D take a breathalyzer, and, he's like, I want you to blow on this, Mom. She's like, I'll blow on this if you blow my food. I said, no. He might spit in your food. But she took the breathalyzer. She hadn't had a drink. I'm like, oh, that is so good. I just want Mama D. I love that scene in the trailer where she says, it's cola! All right, you guys. So then let's just wrap up Mama D. So the last thing that Mama D, I'm sorry, but Mama D was acting her ass off in that green screen, because this green screen is way after she had that surgery. I'm like, Mama D deserves an Academy Award for that one right there, because Mama D did that shit like she did the damn thing. I'm just like, go on here, Mama D. But she's getting ready to head in for her fourth surgery. I was, however, surprised to see Ernest, because we all know that Mama D and Ernest had a ups and downs. And I didn't know where Mama D and Ernest was. Because I was wondering this whole time. I'm like, so she got an assistant dropping her off at Scrappy's house, but where is her husband, Ernest? But we saw Ernest in this episode. I'm like, okay, so Mama D and Ernest are slightly off at this point, I guess. Let's move on. All right, next up we got Sierra. So we see Sierra and she got her kids. I know she had two kids. Well, you know what? Yes, I did because I know about her oldest daughter. Because if you guys don't remember, there was a story in the blogs about her where I guess some grown ass woman went to her daughter's school to fight her. Now you got a fucking problem if you go to a school. I think this girl is a teenager. You got a fucking problem if you're a grown ass motherfucker and you going to fight a kid. Like, if I was Sierra, I would have beat her ass. I would have beat the brakes off the woman or man, whoever, for my child. Like, why are you fighting kids? That's ridiculous. So Sierra is in the middle of a court case. Well, I think I actually just saw this in the blogs like a few weeks ago. It's after her daughter's situation. I saw this in the blogs about her going to court. I'm like, okay. So we're catching. So this is kind of real time, I guess you would say. You know what it is real. This is actually real time because Kirk and Rashida's party, which we'll get to that in a little bit. I remember seeing this on the Love and Hip Hop side blogs a few weeks ago when they started filming. So this is okay. I'm actually digging the fact that with the Love and Hip Hop franchise, we're kind of current date with this stuff, like with Miami, which we're talking about Miami in Miami's video. But what was I about to say? So yeah, so Sierra's in a bit of a pickle because Rod, so she's at the skating rink and it's Rod Jr.'s birthday. Her stepson that got killed a few years ago. So she goes up to Shooter and she's telling the Shooter like, I'm going to court behind your crazy ass baby mama who said that I fought her when she was pregnant, which that's not a good look. And so Sierra's asking the Shooter like, will you come to court and testify on my behalf? And Scooter is in his feelings because Sierra didn't come to court with him when he was dealing with that stuff with his son. And so he's telling her he's not gonna do it. And Sierra's like, the reason why I didn't come to court is because your baby mama was there and I didn't want to be around that woman. So, touche. So he's like, I'm not gonna help you. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. That is fucked to the hell up. I'm talking about he ain't no snitch. What the fuck that got to do with anything? You sound dumb as fuck. So then we do see that Sierra is still with Beijing Beard BK. And, they met up with Bambi and Scrappy, so they went skating. And Sierra, she's telling us that she's not that close with Carly anymore, after, Carly got so deep with Mo. And, Sierra just don't really see it for Mo. So, she's talking to Bambi about what's going on. She asked Shooter to come to court with her. He turned her down, and Sierra was really crying in that scene. I'm like, damn, those are real tears because that makeup had, it was gone. So then we see, Scrappy and Beijing Beard BK. They were talking about Mama D's situation. And, Beijing Beard BK was talking about the fact that his dad had passed away because of, his alcoholism. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's really sad. Back to my cousin, like, I really, I love my family to death. But, she's still, thank God she's still here, knock on wood. But damn, I mean, she drinks like it ain't shit. And I just be looking at her like, girl, where do you put it? Like, my grandma tried to talk to her about her drinking and she wouldn't even listen to her. Like, everybody in my family has talked to this girl about her drinking and she just doesn't want to listen. And it's not just one alcoholic in my family, it's two of them. And the fact is that those two get along like peas in a pod, although they cuss each other out like it ain't shit. Like, I mean, the disrespect. Like, so it's a girl and a boy. And the guy, he's a midget. He's not really a midget. He's just a short-ass little motherfucker. He calls her a bitch every time he sees her. And it ain't no joking bitch. It's a hard bitch. I'm like, what? I've asked him, like, bitch, why, like, I don't say that to her. I'm like, why the fuck do you, and I do say this, why the fuck do you let him talk to you like that? Like, god damn. Like, why the hell do you let him talk to you like that? Now, if I call her a bitch or something like that, it's in a joking way. Bitch, no. But, let's move on back to the show. Next up, we got Jaceel and Kendra. Snippety, snip, snip, snip. So Jaceel and Kendra, they're going to get dogs for the twin girls. Who's this twin girls with? Is it twin girls with Cena? Is that the baby mom? Is that the one that had the twins, Cena? I'm thinking Cena's the one with the twins. Cause we met Cena, we met Alex, his ex-wife. I think his ex-wife just had one son. I think Cena's the one with the twin girls. I think. Goddamn, I got so many fucking kids. And that's what Kendra was talking to him about. The dog's gonna get snipped and so should you. I was like, what? Yeah, I don't want to have no kids, you know. She said she forgot to take her birth control pill. He's like, well, you know, why not just pull out? Because that method is not 100% effective, Jock. Like, as many kids as you got, you should definitely know that the pull-out method is bullshit. So, you know, he was like, you've been acting like completely different since we got engaged. Because you don't want to be baby mama number 10? Is it 10? Y'all, what number? Jock has a lot of fucking kids. And she doesn't want to have any more kids. And I'm like, okay. But, I just don't know how I feel about this. Because then they do go to see the doctor. And the doctor tells him what he has to do. When that doctor said what he got to do, I'm like, oh, the fuck no. He slits the skin. And then he burns something. Oh, you ain't burning shit on my body. Sorry, buddy. But that ain't happening. The fuck? Didn't Peter Guns have a vasectomy that didn't work? Because he still has kids? Yeah, I'm sorry. It just wouldn't be me. So, you know, Jock tells Kendra, shit, why don't you do it? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, well, damn, Kendra, if you really don't want to have kids with this man, there are ways to stop it. I mean, on both sides, there's ways to stop it. Birth control, condoms, tube tied, and vasectomy. So there's ways on both sides. So it's not just all Jaceel. It's not all Jaceel. And then, like I said too, a vasectomy is not 100%. I mean, neither is getting your tubes tied. None of that stuff is 100%. It does, because there is an off chance that you could up and get pregnant. So, I mean, yeah. Let's move on. Y'all, The Frost. What the fuck? Kirk and Rashida. 9 seasons of bullshit. Okay, that's all they are. Bullshit. Did anybody know that they opened up their bistro? I remember that they talked about it last season, but I didn't even see it in the blogs. I didn't even see it. I saw this nowhere that Kirk and Rashida opened up that bistro. Oh God, Kirk and Rashida. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them this season. They annoy the fuck out of me. Because I already see what their storyline is. It's gonna be Press Houston and Miss Shirley and Perline. So like I said, they have the Frost Bistro open. It's a family affair. I'm like, that's your first mistake right there. You got your kids there. You got Kai, you got Kelsey, you got Kirk Jr., and somebody, and another one, I think it might be another one. Like, you got your kids in here, so they feel like they can do whatever they want to do. Since their parents own this place, they don't, sometimes they probably feel like they might not have to show up. They might not have to do as much as they should do if this was something that was not a family-owned business. Like, did y'all talk to Candy at least? Did y'all at least talk to Candy and Todd? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think Candy and Todd have, well, never mind. But I mean, never mind. I'm gonna let that go, because Candy has people working for her that are friends, she's friends with. But I mean, at the end of the day, they still get business done. But with Kirk and Rashida, like with the youngest son, not the youngest son, with Kai, he's in control of the kitchen. I'm like, the kitchen? How old is Kai? Like what, 17, 18, and you got him running the kitchen, and people are complaining about the fact that they're not getting their food on time. It's taking too long for them to get their food. And the reason is because when people order their food, he orders his food at the same time. What? How many people y'all got back there cooking is a big question too. Like, but your guests come before you. And then, like I said, they got Kelsey at the bar. I'm like, does she know anything about, serving drinks? God. Mm. Okay. So then Rashida, she's talking to Kirk about their party for their 20-year anniversary. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. Y'all make it seem like y'all have had 20 smooth straight years. I'll beg to differ. There is a big, huge crack in the ground that was caused by a cannon shot by Jasmine. Like, yeah, have y'all forgot? Oh, you know what? They didn't even mention him. Because I did see Rashida. Oh, that is. So when Rashida went to Mimi's party, she just had little Carter with her. They didn't have Cannon. Because Carter and Cannon are in the same age group. A little bit younger. But they're in the same age group. Y'all just said, fuck that little boy, huh? I guess. So, Rashida's talking about how press in Atlanta is doing so good. But then Kirk is like, but press in Houston is not doing that good, Rashida. And it's because your mama, she opened up her business. And, she got her plus size stuff. She's still using her vendors. I'm just like, Kirk, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. And Rashida's like, yeah, me and my mama gonna talk. But it's not gonna be right here, right now. And it's definitely not gonna be at our party. So, let's get to this damn 20-year anniversary party. I'm like, who the fuck? Huh. Y'all just really want us to believe that there's been no crack. Y'all just want us to forget about, the cabin party, Cannon. Y'all just want us to forget about all that stuff, huh? Okay. I guess so. So then, so we see Jock, he's talking to Scrappy, and he's talking to Stevie. He tells them that, Kendra wants him to get a vasectomy. They find that shit funny, telling him he'll be less of a man. Then in walks the bird known as Carly Red, and I could not get past her big ass lips. Her lips were like this. I'm just looking like, what the fuck? Carly's lips look like a fucking baboon's ass. Oh God, her lips were horrible. Who told Carly to get her lips done? And why? They look horrible. When those motherfuckers deflate, don't get them done again. If they ever deflate, they look ridiculous. Oh God, she look like Daisy Duck. That's what we're gonna call her from going for, Daisy fucking Duck. So Carly happens to go over to where Sierra and Bambi are. So, Sierra's telling Carly, like, what's going on with her, that she needs her to come to court with her because you were there, and you know what I'm doing to that crazy baby mama of shooters. So like, oh yeah, girl, I got your back. I got you. Then we see an uninvited guest at the party. She's an uninvited guest at the party in this show. Alexis Sky has hip-topped her way from... Well, actually, she came on Atlanta first as Dime's friend. Then she went to Hollywood to annoy Masika. That's all she was doing, was to annoy Masika. Then she went to New York last season to try to do her music career, which has completely flopped. Now she's back in Atlanta at Kirk and Rashida's party. You don't go to people's events uninvited, dumbass. So she's there because she's got in, her and Carly have an issue with each other. I'm like, oh my God. So Alexis Kylie, so you are here because you allegedly slept with her man? Oh my God, girl, you tired of that storyline? You and other women's men? Like, it's in the blogs. Like, that's, because what was it, Sunday night that she had an event in Atlanta with that, whoever, now I don't even know who the hell Ari is. So somebody has to explain to me, who is Ari? What is Ari known for? Because they have this little hunt that Ari girl have a beef. Now, mind you, they in the same club because of a promoter brought them both to the same club. And when they're supposed to be on site with those two, but you on one side, you on the other side, and people are chanting Ari's name like, who the fuck is she? And again, Alexis is on the other side, like, why y'all didn't come together to, fight it out? Neither one of y'all was obviously about that life. Neither one of y'all was about that life. And then Akbar, messy ass, was with Alexis Scott. That's another story as well too. So then we do see Daisy Duck, and she says that she's going through a whole lot right now, which is forcing her to drink and smoke. I said, "Shut up, Carly. Here you go with that extra shit." Because she's in a funeral home. I'm like, oh my God, why does Carly have to be so extra? Because she got all her friends. I mean, I'm like, Carly is always one for the theatrics and the extraness. But, we watch it every year. It was all a lie, you guys. It was all lies. I will never get over that. But you guys, that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Be sure to like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button so you guys know when I drop anything else, share this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one, which is Miami.